Hey, how you all doing? How you doing, man? Well, last night it rained. Miles was happy. It rained for about between 15 minutes and a half hour. I didn't have my clock out. It just rained. Isn't that right, Miss Miles? It rained last night. 15 minutes to a half hour.
Yeah.
And you were happy, happy, happy?
Yeah. I hope there is one more tonight. I hope it's
One more for tonight?
yeah, for saving my effort to water in the plants.
So maybe we're in the rainy season, right?
Yeah,
So
it's the weather forecast start next week. I don't know what plan. Start next week is the rainy season.
oh, next week starts the rainy season. But I'll tell you, give it like a month,
because I do own a house.
and people will start complaining about it, right? It's raining too much, including myself. You know,
Yeah, you're right.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna try to lie to you all, man. You're all too smart for that. Most of you can see right through all the BS. And Sandy, I want to thank you for your compliment about the video and the audio. I'm working on it, man. See, my problem is I sit there and listen to these YouTube gurus on the right way to set up your GoPro and your Rode wireless mic.
10 grand. I have met that. Just like that.
And then I record and it's like, wait a minute now.
So to be fair,
So the way I set it up,
get that ass.
I'm leaving it. Okay, I'm leaving it. They tell you on the GoPro you got a plus, you got a powered microphone, and then you have a plus power microphone. Okay, they say, oh, don't use when you're using the Rode, don't use a plus power microphone. What that does is boost your audio up by like 20 decibels or something like that. And I listen to them. I put it on yesterday. I put it on plus power microphone. I know this might, so many people don't care, but I just thought I'd say about it anyway. I put it on plus power microphone and it seems to be working all right. So I'll just leave it alone. Wouldn't that be a good idea? Just leave it as it is. As we used to say, if it ain't broken, don't try to fix it.
This doesn't make sense.
Yeah, thanks, Sandy. Appreciate. Hey, I'm more than willing to take constructive criticism. That don't bother me. It's just when the assholes get on there and just pick your stuff apart, and you're like, then you do a video, man. You upload videos. Let's see how perfect you are.
It's just not adding.
That's just the way I look at it. But fun. Yeah, never mind. All right, man. So this is the beginning of our day. Let's see how it goes. What you got planned? Nothing? We need any coffee or anything like that? Do we still have coffee in the cabinet? All right.
One more coffee, one more.
Cream? I don't want no crisis management, man. If you know something's running low, even though you got another 4 days left of whatever you have, go out and buy it, you know. Nothing like waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning and find out you don't have no coffee. That doesn't work for me, does it, Miles?
It's like, if you
Yeah.
go out and buy
Yeah. Like the propane, okay? Normally, okay, ask Miles, if that bottle, the bottle in there is empty. So all I do is I get the new bottle out and I replace it. As soon as I take the new bottle and I put it into the, hook it up, I will go and get another bottle. I don't run on crisis management. I always try to stay ahead. At least I try. Sometimes you can't, but at least I try. I don't like crisis management. All right, man. Hopefully you all stick around. You don't bail. Well, if you notice, I don't do the exchange rate anymore, and I'll tell you why. I got tired of people complaining, saying, Why you said 36 and I went to the exchange height and they only gave me 35. You're getting ripped off.
You didn't say nothing about.
That's all I gotta say. They're ripping you
Now,
off.
she's working something. They got daycare. How old is the kid?
Somebody out walking a little
You know
girl.
what I mean? Okay, so let me see this. With all this in place, all right, let's get down.
That's all I gotta say, man. You're getting ripped off.
Start frugal living.
Shop around.
I make less than him, pay a mortgage, no vacation.
I get it when I go to the ATM for Navy Federal or I go to this TM. I get a good rate. I get right on the money.
End of that conversation.
All right, man. I'll talk to you all later. So where you going out for lunch?
Tomato and egg.
Huh?
Tomato and egg.
Oh, you got some tomatoes here. You got some onions. You got an egg.
Just fry it.
Yeah. I'm just going to have. We got a little bit of left of these chicken wings here. Or they look like chicken wings. Hey, I'm the one that made them, so I can laugh at myself. They look like chicken wings. It tastes like chicken. Huh?
Tastes like chicken.
Yes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have me some chicken. But what I'm going to do is I got this cheese here. I'm just going to use my hand. I'm going to caveman it. Got some of this cheese here. I got me this bowl. I don't want it complicated, man.
No, ranch.
Huh?
Your ranch.
No, I'm not going to mess with the ranch. I'll save that for another day. You know?
Okay.
Oh, you're going to make like a scrambled egg with tomato and onion? Yeah, tomatoes and onions? That sounds pretty good, man. Let me set the side at this, folks. Sorry about that. I know I'm very unprofessional, but that's all right. We're unprofessional vloggers. Right, Miles? We're about as unprofessional as you get. We're real life in Badak. Take some of the cheese. What the hell? This is going to be a utensilus. Ooh, there we go. Got some of the cheese. Got some of this cheese here. Got me a chicken wing. And I'm just going to dip. That's right, I was born in a cave. Tastes good. The only problem is, with it sitting in the refrigerator for a couple days, kind of dried out. Not bad. Like I said.
It's like chicken, right?
Yeah, it tastes like chicken. It's a little dried out though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, it's been sitting in the refrigerator. When did I make this chicken? When did I cook this chicken wings?
Monday afternoon.
Monday.
Is that
No. It's Saturday or Sunday. Well, Sunday.
Sunday?
Okay, so it's Monday, Tuesday. Yeah.
Wednesday. 3 days.
Not bad. Not bad. Need water though. Okay.
Yeah.
Got a couple of here. Okay. That's one thing you get in the habit of drinking a lot of water and filling. Right? Yeah.
Oh, that's the two of it. Yeah.
What's that? Not bad. What?
Not bad. Not bad.
I'll let the, I'll save this for the pups. Let's see what else we got. Any more? Probably end up putting this in the dog food tonight. You know? Because I think this is. I think it's come to it the end of its life. To be honest. Even with the cheese. No, I didn't heat them up. I'm just. Yeah, it's dry. It's pretty dry. What?
The gray cloud.
The clouds are starting to roll in again. Maybe it'll rain again for another half hour. Yeah, the clouds are rolling in. Cooking up your tomatoes and onions, huh? Try to stay out. Miles gets mad if I get in her way.
I and you don't like to say, get out my way. Like that. Simple. Simple, simple.
Hmm? Simple?
Simple.
What?
We're having a party.
Oh, the sound effects again today? Mucky won't be coming out of the bedroom anytime soon. Looks fun. So is it good? Looks good.
Yeah.
You got some egg. You got tomatoes. An onion. Can you believe this? She took one of my chicken wings. I said, here, have it. Now we got how many pieces left? 2 or 3? 2 more pieces left. I'm going to give them some dog. They're really dry. Really dry. See our desert dry. Right? I mean, they're what, 3.5 days old? Sitting in the refrigerator. Oh, I've eaten them since then, but yesterday I had one. I was like, I think I got 1 more day left in these. Dude, it's getting there. But today it's there. Right?
Hey, mate.
She's outside. There she is. Hey, Memes. What's up, girlfriend? Mucky's going to see you give this to her. Mucky's right underneath that. He sees that. Oh, he'd be hating you for like all day. You'd be on the top of the shit list. Here, Meme. Here, Meme. Why don't you want it? If you don't want it, give it to him. I tried.
I will
You all
remove-
see me, right? I
I
tried.
will remove the part. You know, he likes Bonnie.
Here, man.
Just put in there.
Here.
We'll pick up later.
What's up with that? What's up with that? You see that? No, I don't. Have I ever hit these dogs? Huh?
Yeah.
Miles, you're lying. I never put my hands on these dogs. That was weird. But you wouldn't take it from me. You know, you need to retract it because people will actually think I beat these dogs. It's not funny, Miles. I'm serious. It's not funny. Only cowards go hitting animals. I'm serious about that. I don't put my hands on these dogs. Only cowards hit an animal. Why'd you say that? Why'd you say I do?
I cannot understand what did you say.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
You know what? The buffalo won't
I don't care about buffaloes.
won't stand when he's lying on the
Yeah.
mat. If you don't,
Well, you have a little stick in your head.
yeah.
A water buffalo is totally different from a dog. And you sit there and you tap them on the butt and they get up. Yeah, just like a horse. You tap. You don't give them all your force. You tap them. You give them the attention getter. But you don't hit them. Right, Memes?
To finish. No more.
Yeah.
Pick up the.
Now she's eating what's on the floor. First time she ever did that. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and close this video out for today. And that's why right now I'm kind of working on a few things. Yeah, I'm doing my editing for today's video that you'll see tomorrow. Miles is in taking a nap. I wish I could do that, man. I really do. No, Miles is far from lazy. He's just Says when she's tired, she'll lay down, take a whatever nap, you know, half hour, 15 minutes. That's what works for her, you know. She takes a nap and then she gets up and she goes about her business. I've learned the Filipinos love their naps. They love to sleep. So I'll go ahead and close this video out. If you've gotten this far, I appreciate you. Yeah, still no exchange rate. Like I said, man, I just got tired of listening to people complain where my exchange rate was wrong, but I got it from the spot market, so I don't know what the hell to tell you, you know. Got too many all-knowing people. No, I don't know how the exchange market works. All I know is I look it up and I get what they tell me. So, whatever. I just, whatever, man. I just don't argue. I just say, okay, you're getting ripped off. It's not when their exchange rate is higher than what I have posted. It's when it's lower. They can't accept the fact that they're getting ripped off. I mean, that one guy, I think it was at 37, and he got his at like 34, 35, and he says I was wrong, and I was like, okay. You just don't argue with him. You say, okay. Then you move about your business. So I'll go ahead and close it out. If you've gotten this far, I do appreciate you. But always remember, be good to yourself, be good to each other, and don't worry about the small stuff. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.